Welcome everybody to the All Games Played show, where I, your host, Andy with All Games Played, share with you guys some of the coolest things that have come out on Nintendo Switch, 3DS, pretty much anything Nintendo in general. With me, as always, Nintendo superfan Andy. Welcome. Appreciate you could be here again. I know the last couple episodes have been a little bit cringy, a little hard to sit through, but I appreciate your patience. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having me again. Oh, I love having these podcasts. They're so much fun. It is always my pleasure. Now, without further ado, I wanted to share with you guys something that I found when I was looking up and researching Super Mario Odyssey. Oh man, the hype is real. Less than 24 hours until Super Mario Odyssey comes out. Holy crap, I wish I could take work off, but I can't. My wife won't let me. Anyway, I found it very, very fascinating when I heard that Super Mario Odyssey from the Nintendo Switch was rated more mature than any other Mario game. No, this isn't clickbait, guys. This isn't, I promise. That's right. It is unprecedented. Mario was rated more mature than it ever has in any other game so far. So I've invited Nintendo superfan Andy here to explain to us what that means. Why did this game get rated from an E to an E10 plus? And what does that mean for you parents, of you guys that watch this? There are a small minority of you guys, but nevertheless, for me as a parent, I wanted to know why now my 7-year-old can't play Mario Odyssey unless obviously I am there with him. He is under the rating that is suggested by the ESRB. Where's the P come from? I said P last time. Yeah, Andy is the ESRB. I don't know why he said P in the last episode. Sheesh. And what does that mean for gaming in the future when your beloved Mario is now more mature than it ever has been before? Does this mean that Nintendo is going to move towards a more hardcore audience? Oh boy, I wish I had HC here. I can just hear it. It just bothers me that Nintendo won't add a hard mode difficulty to its games. Yeah, it is too bad he couldn't join us. I had such a fun time during that episode. I actually went over some of my favorite accessories that you can check those out here in the corner if you didn't already. Without further ado, Nintendo superfan Andy, take it away. Thank you kindly. The pleasure's all mine. So guys, we're going to talk about here the ESRB, what it is, what the criteria for each rating is, what the criteria was for Super Mario Odyssey, and what this means to gaming in general. I am super excited. A more mature Mario, it is always welcome in my book. Before we move on, I do want to give this disclaimer. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The following contains spoilers to story elements, boss endings, and overall gameplay. When Mario Odyssey was first announced back at E3 2016, you could see down in the bottom left-hand corner the ESRB rating, RP, for rating pending. It wasn't until August 2017 where they announced Super Mario Odyssey would be rated E10+.
Super Mario Odyssey on Nintendo Switch, rated everyone 10 and up.
Now you're probably thinking, Andy, what's the big deal? This is a huge deal. This is one whole rating above the everyone rating that Mario has always been rated for. Look at Super Mario Bros. On SNES, E for everyone. Look at even Mario 64, E for everyone. Mario Sunshine, E for everyone. Super Mario 3D Land, look at Mario Galaxy 1 and Mario Galaxy 2, E for everyone, E for everyone. Every single one of these games are rated E for everyone. If you simply search Mario, you can see Mario & Luigi Super Saga Bowser's Minions, which just came out, E. Mario Kart 8. Now wait a minute. Andy, what are you talking about? The new Mario Rabbids that came out on Nintendo Switch, that was rated E10+ too. Well, if you look, this is a little bit different. This is Rabbids. This is another license that they compared with. I'm actually just talking about the Mario, you know, the one that is specific Mario. The Wikipedia entry for the ESRB states that the ESRB is a self-regulatory organization that assigns age content ratings, enforces industry-adopted advertising guidelines, and ensures responsible online privacy principles for computer and video games in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So why does this matter? Well, if you look, the ESRB has 6 general ratings. EC for early childhood, E for everyone, E everyone 10, T for teen, M for mature 17, and then adults only. So there's only 6. only 6 ratings, and one of them is E10+. That's gotta mean something. E for Everyone contains content that's generally suitable for all ages, may contain minimal cartoon, fantasy, or mild violence, and or infrequent use of mild language. The difference between that and E10+, content is generally suitable for age 10 and up, may contain more cartoon and fantasy or mild violence, mild language, and or minimal suggestive themes. If you notice, minimal or suggestive themes is the difference. And their summary here states this is an action platformer in which players assume the role of Mario as he embarks on a quest to rescue the princess from the villain Bowser. As players run and jump through themed 3D environments, they can hop on enemies' heads and use the cap to defeat them. During one boss encounter, players can capture a cartoony tank and fire cannonballs at the mechanical boss. Large explosions are depicted as the boss is defeated. In a lunch-themed level, giant bird creature spits out a trail of pink soup and or other food items towards the player. So it seems like the boss fights in this game pretty much determined the mature rating of this game. It seems like the boss fights have got to be much more edgy then. If they're suggesting these 3 boss fights are what led to the rating summary, then maybe that's what it is. Where I think this game deviates from its predecessors is here in New Donk City. This is a realistic kingdom that was announced at the very beginning, where it shows you a New York City-esque vibe. It feels like you're thrown back into the 50s because of the NPCs that walk around. The platforming in this game seems more realistic than ever before. He throws his cap, he jumps from building to building, and even uses the cap to clear big gaps. Mario drives a scooter, you can even capture a taxi cab. It is all of these elements that I think caused the rating board to give this Mario title a more mature rating. Well, that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for listening here. My name is Andy. This is All Games Played. I'm going to cut this a little bit short because the game, I just realized, releases 2 hours earlier for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. This is Andy with All Games Played, signing out.